10 things dogs love the most. It's impossible to imagine anything that dogs don't enjoy. They are simply loving and enthusiastic creatures who seem to be up for anything. But there are a few things that they simply can't do without. So here's the list of 10 things that dogs absolutely love. Number 10. Collecting things. Dogs, especially at home, love stealing personal items from their owner. This is one of their favorite activities since they like collecting things associated with you, their best friend. Your dog will not only remove your belongings, but will also conceal them in other rooms. Have you ever spotted a lost sock behind a cushion? Or is it the TV remote that you found in the laundry? They also have a way of grabbing your attention. Dogs adore human attention, whether it is positive or negative. They'll hide your belongings because they like connecting with you and it keeps them from being bored. One of the most effective strategies to prevent destructive tendencies is to teach pups the proper way to play from the beginning. Give puppies no access to forbidden objects such as shoes, socks, or children's toys. Provide suitable toys and frequent play, teaching your dog the give command so that it learns to retrieve the toys. And owners should establish a proper spot where owners will place the toys. Call your dog over at the first indication of hoarding. When it returns, give your dog a treat. Put away any goods, treats, or toys that your dog could be compelled to hide. Consider keeping particular objects out of your dog's sight or access, or allow kids access to these products only when they are supervised. Number 9. Eating alone. You might be surprised by this one. Many dog owners believe that their pet enjoys eating while being watched or that meal times are a social event, but this is not the case for most dogs. Even though some dogs prefer to eat when their human does, the idea of eating is a private time for the dog and the desire to be alone. Because you are basically the pack leader for a domesticated dog, your dog will feel more at ease eating in a private location when they know the alpha male will not take their meal. This refers to any food or reward. So don't be surprised if your dog takes what you feed it and carries it into another room. It is normal to be concerned if your four-legged companion starts growling over food. But don't deal with this like they do in TV shows. Domination and aggression is the wrong tactic to deal with this. You can just train them appropriately with the help of professionals. Number 8. Always being by your side. You and your canine are bonded. Wherever you go, your dog will follow you most of the time. Being near you is among the most prevalent behaviors in dogs and indeed one of their favorite things. When you're out on a stroll, your dog is signaling to everyone who comes by, "This human is mine, get out of the way." They do it to reduce the space between you as much as possible and to transmit their odors. It is a social, emotional, biological behavior that indicates protective feelings both ways. It acts as a barrier between you and strangers while you offer your dog a sense of security, confidence, and comfort. What a lovely gesture. Positive reinforcement is another reason your dog might stay near you. If every time you're with your dog, it gets attention or treats, it's inclined to follow you around often. If you are pleased by your canine's love and attention for being attached, you are sending a message to him that the behavior is okay. Because dogs react to their owner's actions, assessing your bond is critical. If your dog sleeps on your bed, for example, you may be building a dependency and encouraging his desire to be near you at all times. Number 7. Watching TV. We had to add this one. Dogs often watch television and it can be fun for them. We're not claiming they'll understand crazy soap opera plot lines or even be able to yell game show results, but they do enjoy and can track the light, colors, and noises on the TV screen. It may provide cerebral stimulation for them, and it's another of the activities dogs enjoy. According to some experts, dogs like watching TV because it helps them unwind and cure boredom. These, however, should not be taken in place of love, human connection, and exercise. They're excellent for keeping them happy throughout the day and for those rare occasions when they're left alone for an extended amount of time. But just like human babies, your fur baby shouldn't be spending too much time in front of the TV. Domestic dogs can detect visuals on television in the same way people do. They are smart enough to recognize cinematic images of animals as they would in everyday life, even creatures they've never seen before, as well as TV dog noises such as barking. Number 6. Making the bed. No, we don't mean doing housework, which is a bummer since life would be so much more exciting if dogs could fold clothes. We're talking about your dog establishing a cozy spot for you to take a nap or relax. Have you ever seen your dog circle about a few seconds before resting in a spot, such as their bed? Dogs, like humans, need comfort and will make their own homes as flawless and pleasant as possible. Dogs do this to distribute their smell across the area and make it appear in their area. They also set the floor and the room's temperature to relax. Number 5, swimming. Seeing a dog swim, splash, and love water is one of the sweetest, cutest, most joy-filled sights to see. Most dogs enjoy swimming and will dive in any water body to play if given the opportunity. If your dog enjoys swimming, it might be a fun alternative workout that you can do together. The vast majority of dogs like swimming for 2 very compelling reasons. 1, their bodies are made for swimming. And 2, dogs are exposed to water activities early. The balance between these 2 characteristics makes swimming pleasurable for dogs. However, not all canines like swimming because the nicest swimmers have a particular body type. A competent dog swimmer has an equally balanced body weight, a large tail that works as a rudder, lovely water-resistant fur, webbed feet to help dog paddling, and canines with longer legs. Labradors, retrievers, setters, and spaniels are just a few examples of dogs with this body type. Number 4, music. I mean, if we address TV, we had to mention music. It excites them on an individual psychological level, and many people are startled to realize that their dogs can do this. Classical music, as well as reggae and other genres, is soothing to dogs. Heavy metal music is a little more irritating as expected, and vocal music could be entertaining to them as well, especially if you sing to them. But what's the point of fine-tuning music? Whenever dogs howl, they listen closely to how other dogs howl to change their pitch, so that it is distinct and distinguishable from the others. Now, you might understand the relation between howling and listening to vocal music. Number 3, being productive. Dogs, like people, require and respond vigorously to a feeling of purpose. They enjoy completing things, solving puzzles or games, and feeling competent. It's no coincidence that nature created several dog breeds to do tasks and do them well. Collies, German Shepherds, St. Bernards, and Corgis were even bred for hunting, search and rescue, and herding. And that is only a minor example. Dogs who are bored and restless become destructive. We're not proposing getting your dog a 9-to-5 job to keep it entertained, but small chores like fetching objects, retrieving a toy, learning tricks, and so on may make your dog feel worthy, recognized, and happy. Number 2, traveling. It might come as a surprise and may not apply to all dogs. Most people like to be seen and might become bored if they are constantly left at home. Dogs will join their owners wherever they go. Some dogs even go inside their owners' suitcases because they know they will travel and want to accompany them. Dogs are unaware that they are dogs and believe they are family members equal to any other living person. And they are correct. If your dog isn't interested in traveling, don't force it. And if you do carry them on trips, keep in mind that you do it properly with the proper leashes, vehicle, and snacks. Pets should be placed in a carrier so that they do not distract the driver or get airborne in the case of an accident. The carrier must also be securely fastened so it doesn't move with the vehicle's motion. Although dogs may travel in a seat if harnessed and fastened to a seatbelt, they should avoid the passenger seat, since they can be gravely wounded if the airbag activates. Never allow your dog to sit with its head out the window when the car is moving, no matter how charming it may seem. Number 1, sleeping in the same bed. Again, this may not apply to all dogs, but most will like napping in the same bedroom as their much-loved owner. Allowing your dog to sleep on your bed with you makes them feel special and a part of your universe since you involve them with your most personal place. Of course, if that's not what you want to do, or if your dog isn't a lover of sharing a bed, don't do it. Everyone involved should likely sleep and also be comfy. So, which of these 10 points have you noticed your dog loves? Please share it with us in the comments section. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.